Hey, g'day, Jay here. I just thought I'd run through some foods with you that I'm eating. This would be, I guess, around about day 13 of being diagnosed with cancer. This is one of them here. It tastes like absolute shit, but it is very, very good for you, and it makes you feel good actually after drinking it. The problem I have, because all my tastes are all messed up from everything pushing on everything, my tastes have changed, and this particular cancer that I've got does that, or the fungus that I've got inside me um, pushes out little endorphin things and seems to gash you, and so your taste changed. So when I actually scull this down, it tastes like fish oil. It's absolutely disgusting, but it's really good for you. And then here we've got soups. We mainly make homemade soups, like pumpkin soup, pumpkin and only baby potatoes, not big potatoes. Um, we we make quite a bit of that up, and we'll make it up and freeze it, or have frozen fresh fruits and things like that. But when the family's working, and as everyone's basically on shift work in the house, sometimes they've got things to do, and it's not the right time that they can keep cooking all the time. So I've got these meals in between. But regardless of whether it's homemade or bought, most of it still tastes the same to me, because my tastes are just so messed up. Everything just tastes horrible. But you've got to eat to try and stabilise your weight. If I don't stabilise my weight, I'm going to be in serious trouble. And that's where I am now, trying to regain the weight that I've lost. So this is another pack of soup, brought soup. This is another one. I haven't actually, this is organic stock. So this is good for homemade soup too, so it's free of GMO and, all chemicals and things like that. And also, well, I didn't think this day would come in a hurry, but I'm on baby food. So this is really easy for me to eat and for my stomach to process, because my gallbladder isn't processing the food, because that's all blocked up. So I have to have basically all mushy things. So these are the baby foods and juices. These here are really nice, because you can put them in the freezer and they become like an ice block or an icy pole, or it tastes a bit like a yogurt. So these are really nice. And then I've got these are baked beans, and they, again, my taste is all messed up. It'd be interesting to know what these actually taste like when you haven't got cancer or diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, because at the moment they taste like cardboard beans. But I know that I have to eat them, so I try and eat as much as I can. This here's another medicine that I'm on now. This is from an Australian bush tree, and the guy that we got these from, the leaves are all dried and grinded and measured out and put in these capsules. Now you can have 6 to 8 of these capsules, if not a few more. And these are the ones that I was telling you on the last video that will give you diarrhea for the first couple of days, and to clean you all out. And whoever's been taking these tablets have all said the same thing. They all get diarrhea. Like I say, my cancer's different. I can't afford to lose the weight at this stage, because it's so difficult for me to have my food processed. And the thing is, when this stuff cleans you out, you've stunk like you've never stunk before. You didn't even think that you could make such a smell. It's all foamy and frothy, it's just disgusting, but they do clean you out. And so we're a bit worried, because so much fluid that I'd lost, and again I told you about my Pi Day episode, so between the Pi Day and my Gumby, I had a huge few days of being in the toilet and running. So yeah, so that's where we are today. So they help with the swelling. These tablets help with all the swelling that I'm having. They make me, sometimes it depends on who takes them, they make people energetic, like they just want to run around and do things, or they make them very sleepy. And in my case, they make me sleepy, or so far the last few days that I've been on them, I've become very sleepy, which is good for me. And they help with my back pain, because the nerves being, or my pancreas being pushed through to the organs on the back, I've got quite a bit of pain. So yeah, these are really good, and I'm glad they make me sleepy. Otherwise, I'd be, as soon as I do get a little bit of extra energy, I feel like Superman, and I'm practically hanging off the fan and bring myself down. So it's a good thing that they keep me tired. This here's my chart. This has been changed several times. This is, my pH. We're monitoring my pH in my saliva and urine, though urine is waste product, so you're better off measuring your pH through your saliva. And this says when I've had my medicine, which has been backed right off, because normally I've been taking, on the past one that we were doing with turmeric and everything else, it was every hour, and it was just too much. We were just trying to pump so much into me every hour to try and catch up with this late diagnosis that I've had, and try and ping it on the head and just throw everything that we could at it, just to try and slow it down until we got things under control. So as I say, this is only day 13, so this family has been flat out. We haven't stopped, and we've got even stronger. My kids come around, they sleep at home. One's in the process of getting married. My youngest one's a hairdresser, and my husband's, he works out in the mines, and he's driving quite big machinery, and my mother and father-in-law are here, so there's quite a few of us here, and everyone's dedicated to in helping me, which is a massive thing in a family. Especially now you see all these families arguing and fighting over trivialities, and don't do it. You're just wasting your time. You're not here for a long time. Families should be doing this sort of thing, and try to be together and enjoy each other. Everyone has their differences. Everyone has their arguments, but just move on and get over them. We all get hot-headed. We all say things that we don't mean in the heat of the moment, and that's what we all need to remember, is to just love one another and try and make life as good as possible, because there's a lot of other worse things out there that that make life hard enough without dragging things like that into your family. Anyway, so that's where I'm at this point. So I'll say goodbye, and I'll catch you another time. Bye.